Hello and welcome back to Podmas 2024. It is day 10, and today's question is, how long should each episode be? At first, I was just going to be like, there is no answer, be vague like I usually am. And then it hit me, there is an actual answer. It's not just however long you want the episode to be or however long it's recording. Like, no. There is an answer. The answer is the episode should take as long as it takes to make your point as fast as possible. Let me break that down. Okay. As the queen of waffling, I can go on and on. I make a short story long, not the other way around, as I have just done to demonstrate my point. When it comes to podcasting, yes, you can take your time to tell a story or point out a funny little anecdote you have and add to the podcast experience and listening to it. But taking too long can make the episode boring. And when you waffle on too long, you kind of lose your audience and listeners can kind of like drift off and be just like, ugh, okay, I can't focus, I can't listen, I'm just gonna leave the rest of the episode. Which is to say, adding short, funny bits to your episode can be worthwhile for listeners, especially if it becomes something that can become an inside joke to you and your audience. That is gonna be fun. However, try not to make a short story too long because that just makes it so annoying for people to listen to, especially if they know like, oh, I came here for this 2 minutes, but the 40 minutes getting there was really not worth it. It's not going to be enjoyable. So make your point as pointedly as possible, as short, sweet, and to the point as possible when it comes to podcasting. And then as you go, you can add little things, add small stories, short stories, things that the listener will like. There are podcasts that literally go on for hours. That is okay. That is what that audience has come to expect. They've known going in, this is what I'm going to get, and they are okay with that. But not all listeners want that. So it's going to be a trial and error. It's going to be a slow process. And yes, you might gain some people or lose some people because of it. But the genuine ones that come for your content will stick around once you found your rhythm, which is why I say day one, genuinely loving podcasting and wanting to do it for that purpose is going to bring the right people to you in the right time. If that doesn't happen off the cuff, it's okay. Just keep going. You'll get there eventually, and the right people will find you eventually as well. So don't rush, take your time, enjoy the process, and make sure what you put out there, you are listening to before you put it out there, and also maybe even afterwards, just to understand the listener's experience of your podcast. Because putting out an episode is very different from listening to an episode. Even if you take a day or two and then come back and listen to what you've put out, listen to it from the outsider's perspective and be just like, okay, you know what, I actually drifted off during this part, I should have cut this. Or even if you are editing yourself, which is a very good thing because you can control it, you'd be able to listen to yourself and be just like, oh, this is boring, or you know what, I actually made this point, let me cut it out and then go back to the drawing board. Try different things and especially listen as if you were someone else and not the person putting out the podcast. It will help you so much. So the episode takes as long as you want it to, but also make your point. That's it. That's me. I'm done. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.